The reason we were making this virtual reality video game setup was for the Waco STEM Fair. STEM meaning science, technology, engineering, math. And in this fair, we had our own booth, with actually the largest booth out of the whole fair. And we got to kind of show our video game. We could explain how it works to other students that came to our booth. And we also had different aspects of our booth that had either explained how we made the video game, gave some backstory to it, or showed other things that our classes were able to do. And with the booth, we had about 3 tables, and in the corner we had our own large screen TV hooked up to our own computers, and we would swap out each other's games every now and then.
So with our thing, of course, it was a lot of specialized jobs. It took a lot of research and learning. So we kind of split into separate groups. We had a group of people making the virtual reality gear, like the head tracking and the board. We had people doing the scripting to make the game actually function. And then we had people compiling the games and putting in models and making the actual world that you're going to be exploring. I personally was a scripter, and Austin and Cooper were compilers.
One of the cool things about virtual reality, and one of the necessary things obviously about virtual reality, is the setup. The physical setup that you have. For ours, we actually had a physical board that you could stand on, and when you leaned forward, it moved forward. When you leaned backward, it moved backward, and when you actually jumped off the board, your character jumped in the game. So this was all from first person's perspective, so it created this really cool feeling of you were actually in the game. Another thing we had was head tracking. We actually had a pair of goggles that go over your eyes, and a piece that actually attached to those goggles, so that as you moved your head up and down, left and right, your head in the game actually moved in that direction as well. And that even enhanced the feeling even more that you were actually in the game.